Let's continue our discussion based on motion under gravity. So in the previous discussion, we were talking about last second. So let's do one question based on last second. A ball dropped from top of building. It covers h by n distance in last second. Suppose the height h is the height of the building, so it is covering h by n in the last second, where h is height of building. Suppose the height of the building is h and it is covering h by 2 in the last second. So n will be 2. If it is covering h by 3 in the last second, so n will be 3. So it is a general question now. N can be anything. Then find out time of fall. What is the time of fall? Find time of fall. What is the time of fall for the ball? So let's draw the diagram first. So it is released from height h. Initial velocity will be 0. The ball is coming down, coming down, coming down, and it is hitting the ground here. Now this is the ground level. So the total height covered is h and total time taken is t seconds. So in t seconds, it is covering distance h. And in last second, it is covering h by n. So this is the last second. Last second means last 1 second. In last 1 second, it is covering h by n. So how much it will cover before that? H minus h by n. So time taken to cover h minus h by n will be t minus 1 seconds. So you observe 3 points A, B, C. So at A the velocity is 0, it is released from A, it is falling, the stone is falling or the ball is falling. Till B it will cover h minus h by n, and time taken from A to B is t minus 1. Time taken from B to C is 1 second. And distance covered in B to C is h by n. Total time taken from A to C is t seconds. Total distance covered from A to C is h. So we can use our equation of motion s is equal to ut plus half at square. So one time we will use from A to B, second time we will use from A to C. So A to B. So A to B, then A to C. A to B, then A to C. So I'm writing this equation. So S will be, now one more thing you observe, U will be 0. When you consider A to B, U will be 0. When you consider A to C, also U is 0. So basically we have equation S is equal to half AT square. Now displacement will be minus G by 2 T square. And if you take magnitude of displacement, it will be G by 2 T square. So the distance covered will be G by 2 T square. So I'm using this formula now. So A to B, I will write h minus h by n is equal to half G t minus 1 square, and a to c h is equal to half g t square. So suppose in a question height is given, then we can find the time taken. They are asking time of fall. If in a question h by n is given and total height is also given, then we can subtract total height minus h by n, then we'll write half gt minus 1 square. We can find time from here also. If h is not given and n is given, n, then also we can find time by dividing these two. So how to divide these two? You will get another equation. When you divide these two equations, so the first equation and the second equation divide. So h minus h by n divided by h is equal to g by 2 into t minus 1 square divided by g by 2 into t square. So this g by 2 cancel, and this h will take common and it will also get cancelled. So we have 1 minus 1 by n is equal to t minus 1 by t whole square. So square root of 1 minus 1 by n is equal to t minus 1 by t. So we will solve this, and we'll get t. So let's do one question. I will give the value of n. A ball dropped from top of building it covers h by 4 distance in last second, where h is height of building. Find time of flight. So we can use the method which we have discussed in the previous question. We will consider A to B, then A to C. So for this question also we can draw the same diagram. So A to B, it will go h minus h by 4, so that is 3h by 4. B to C, it will go h by 4. Time taken from A to C is t. Time taken from A to B is t minus 1. And time taken from B to C is 1 second. So we will use the equation of motion. S is equal to ut plus half at square. U will be 0. So S will be half at square. One time we will use A to B. Second time we will use A to C. The benefit of considering A initially is U is 0. So equation will be easier. Calculation will be easier. So A to B we will write 3h by 4 is equal to half gt minus 1 square, and A to C we will write h is equal to half gt square. Now this is first equation, this is second equation. Divide these two, so we'll get 3 by 4 is equal to t minus 1 by t whole square. So square root of 3 by 2 is equal to t minus 1 by t, or root 3t is equal to 2t minus 2. So 2 plus so we have 2t minus root 3t is equal to 2, or 2 divided by 2 minus root 3 is equal to t. Then we can rationalize the denominator as 2 by 2 minus root 3 into 2 plus root 3 by 2 plus root 3. So this will be 4 plus 2 root 3 divided by 4 minus 3. So answer will be 4 plus 2 into 1.7. So 4 plus 3.4. So approximate answer is 7.4 seconds. If you want exact answer, then put root 3 is equal to 1.73. Then you will get exact answer. So total time of flight is 7.4. Time of fall. It is falling downward.